ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CK2 Thedas Kings, which is essentially Dragon Age Crusader Kings 2. The mod is wholly unfinished, so expect a lot of really out-of-place shit. As a quick side note, while I'm editing this, all development on this mod seems to have completely halted. The version that we're playing was released in like 2017, and it doesn't appear that any updates are coming, so I wouldn't get your hopes up in regards to that. The mod seems pretty dead in the water. I might be wrong about that, but still, regardless of it being extremely unfinished, I hope it's still enjoyable to watch. Recording this after I've already started playing it and recording the series, I can tell you it gets weird. It gets really, really weird. So, yeah, prepare for an adventure that is completely going against canon and will shit all over the story and the books and the fucking game and the lore and the canon. And I've already said canon twice. It's gonna shit over everything. Alright, starting a new game during the 5th Blight. It's very bare bones, like I said. The map's kind of terrible looking as well. It looks fine from a distance. Like, if you look at it like that, you're like, wow, this map's really pretty. And then you, like, zoom in, and it's like, it's sort of like flat, isn't it? It's just flat, like someone painted it. Like, look at these mountains. These mountains aren't mountains. They're just textured paint sitting on the floor. No, these ones are mountains. These ones are mountains, those ones aren't. So it's very early stages. So yeah, the reason I decided to start playing this is because I've never actually touched it before due to how early access sort of vibe it is. It's very unfinished, very bare bones. So I've never touched it. And I've been modding the Dragon Age Total War mod recently, which if you are interested in, you can check out in the description. But essentially I've been doing the mod for that and the mapping, and it's got me in the mood to play something Dragon Age-y. What's wrong with her hair? She's wearing a wig. Fergus! Your wife is, interesting. Aiden is the warden from the, origin stories. Fergus is obviously your brother. Is it taking this long to trigger the fucking script? No, Return of the Crows. Okay. Back here we go. Your old friend, old Rendon Howes, visited your castle and said that his troops have been delayed. You will need to march to Ostagar without him. Then he will arrive there later. You've really gotten old, haven't you? The men of Rendon have stormed the castle, leaving no survivors, that backstabbing scoundrel. May the Cousland house endure. Basically, everyone dies. Yeah. Dead. My father's dead. Rendon House taking literally everything. My brother still lives. Unfortunately, literally everyone else is dead. It's just me and my brother. Except, but I will not forget the Howes. Yeah, the treacherous Howes have taken over Highover and slaughtered your family. Rendon Howes even proclaimed himself the terror of the coastlands. Duncan has helped you escape to the castle and requested that you join the Grey Wardens. Sure. You and Duncan have started traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruins of Ostagar, on the edge of the Kakari Wilds. The Tormentor Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading to the northern lowlands. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight might be stopped here, and now, if it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall. Let's move. I do like these little events. Ostagar is ruins. The Ferelden armies have encamped inside it and started building fortifications. They lay behind King Kaelin and Terran Loghain. After meeting Alistair, Duncan has tasked you to go to the Kakari Wilds and find the Darkspawn blood to perform the Grey Warden ritual with the 2 other recruits, Alistair, Daveth, and Jory. Small party of Darkspawn. They gathered enough blood. We follow fucking Morrigan, which is interesting. The joining ritual is commencing. Duncan's first. Okay. There's actually a chance that Daveth could live. I mean, he's got like 80% fucking chance of death, but yeah, he died. Okay. Joining ritual must continue. Jory, are you gonna live, buddy? Jory's got a better chance. 40%. Did he live? Hey, Jory's a Grey Warden. He's a coward, but he's a Grey Warden. And I have a 85% chance of being alive. Hey, I lived. Great. That was great. Otherwise, this series would have been very short. I was apparently feel stronger. With the joining complete, you and Alistair and Jory, because he lives, Follow Duncan to meeting Kalen and Loghain, planning the upcoming battle. He both tasked to go light the tower and the thingy, and then signal Loghain to flank the Darkspawn. Sounds like a plan. So we'll be in the front lines. Disappointing. Disappointing. But now he's a duke and I am a lowly baron. It feels like beneath him to have a rival such as me. Piss off. How this goes, I slaughtered your entire family. It is beneath me now. Go to hell. You will be my rival. I will have vengeance. Vengeance, I say! I do believe that's where the actual Ostagar script ends. I don't think it continues from here at all. But we'll skip forward, see if it does, but I don't think it does. I think that's where it ends. It hasn't been made yet. That's as far as you get, pretty much. Well, we'll see what happens. My brother has married the Empress of Orlais. Okay. He's now Emperor Fergus of Orlais. He married Celine. Well, that'll come in handy. We now have the armies of Orlais to help us fight the fucking Howls. Okay, that's nice. He's already got her pregnant as well. Get in there, Fergus. You're not being useless. Just sitting in the wilds doing fuck all. That's cool. All right, we'll rely on the fucking Orlesians to help us get back our shit. That's good. Okay, sure, whatever. Okay. I'm having dinner and plenty of drinks with Thomas Howell, because of course I am. It's lovely, yet what I am most charmed by is Thomas himself. Okay, where is this going? Am I about to, like, get, like... Is Thomas about to, like, hit on me or something? Why else would I not immediately stop a conversation? Why else wouldn't you not immediately stop a conversation? He's a how? Heretical ideas questioning the salvation of blank. If we do not question, what makes us curious? I question why we're talking to this person. That's what I question. Waking the palisades of my capital, we have a capital. I am joined by Prince Thomas. Also, why are the Howls calling themselves princes? Stuck up fucking greedy bastards. I find myself agreeing with a lot of the concepts he presents. The futility of prayer particularly resonates with me. Suddenly, he turns to me and presses a small letter pouch into my hand. Kinky? My lord, will you carry this with you for protection? Thanks, I guess. What if I told you that all you've been taught to believe is a lie? So you didn't murder my family. That was a dream. Throwing caution at a glance around before pulling up his sleeve, revealing a scar the shape of a pentagram. Lied to Adam in the Garden of Eden. The Garden of what? I thought we were talking about the Maker. What the fuck is a Garden of Eden? You're truly a witch then. Can you do something about my rival? Yes, Thomas, can you do something about your father? Please, can you do something about your father? We might. Okay, if you offer yourself up to Satan, you will be granted the powers has kept from us humans, okay? Fingering the leather pouch in my pocket. What's he fingering in my pocket? Kinky? I slowly nod, okay. Oh, and I think you'll enjoy it. ... I don't like where this is going, he said with a knowing smile. If there's a chance that he'll kill his own father for me, sure, I suppose. Maybe we won't even have to call in the Orlesians. We'll just use black magic and the power of Satan. As you do. You know? As you fucking do. It has been some time since Prince Thomas was in contact with me. I've been mulling over the forbidden words. Lies meant to hold us back. Okay, having skipped ahead slightly, we are now part of the Order of Satan. And I'm required to sacrifice a virgin, which is interesting. Yeah, I think I'll just keep these godly powers. I'm now... We'll just... I would say it's secretly the old gods, but nah, it's just Satan. It's just fucking Satan. Okay, so, yeah, this reminds me what I was going to show you guys. The Black Death is here! The Black Death is here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, either this is the Blight, or Satan worship brought the Black Death to Thedas. Could be one of those. Don't quite know what one it is, but it's one of them. And it has actually killed Empress Celine, but thankfully my niece is now the Empress of Orlais, and I still have the alliance with her. So that's nice, assuming, of course, the Black Death that we may or may not have accidentally brought about by bringing Satan into Thedas doesn't, like, kill everybody. Or me. That'd be nice. Also, point is that it's wiping out the house. So Thomas did say that if I accepted Satan into my life, he would wipe out my rivals. And that is what appears to have happened. I want to point out that Thomas is the only male member of his family that's alive. So I choose to believe that this is Satan's doing. Hail Satan. Hail Satan, everybody. Comment down below. Hail Satan. He's also good. Yeah, so let me just, like... Rendon's dead. He died of the dreaded plague. Hail Satan. She died. Nathaniel died. Nathaniel's kid died. Nathaniel's other kid died. His daughter is currently in charge, which leaves Thomas as the heir, and he's not dead. He has a wolf familiar, that's cool. I mean, it went slightly wrong when his kid also died of plague, but we don't talk about that. Satan takes and gives as he wills. Who was his other wife? Just some random mobile bitch. So yeah, fucking... There's only 2 houses left. Thomas and the girl. So Satan, in his infinite wisdom, has wiped out all of Thomas's other family. So yeah, he promised that Satan would deal with my rivals, and it appears that Satan has in fact dealt with my rivals. I'm only sad that I didn't get to kill Rendon Howe myself. So while the Black Death ravages Thedas, Hail Satan, we have summoned Satan himself in a bid to thank him for doing our job, for killing all the Howes, I suppose. So, our covenant summons the ceramic circle, blah blah blah. Joanna intones the final invocations just as I offer up the sacrifice. Distracted by the spurting blood, at first they didn't notice the man standing in the circle like he was there all along, looking straight back at me with a smirk. He says, "Bravely done, child." Wait a minute. I'll put on my best demonic voice. "Bravely done, child. You have no understanding of the forces that you are meddling with, but I did find your sacrifice pleasing. Quid pro quo. Name your desire, boy." Was that good? Was that demonic enough? I don't know. I feel it was just basically my voice, but slightly deeper. But anyway, great lord, I seek power. Yay. Thank you. Satan. Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Okay, so the Black Death seems to be, like, receding. So I think that Satan's work here is done? Kind of? He's been gracious enough to leave me a Howe. Thomas is still left. He's Thomas the Wicked. Interestingly, he's also Hunchback now. But yeah, he's gracious enough to leave me some Howe blood so that I can kill them all. And Thomas has another kid to replace his one that Satan took. He's with Satan now, it's fine. Orlais still has my niece in charge. My brother Fergus has been given fucking the barony of Val Royale, so that's cool. We might have some fucking Kuzlans and Orlais. Yay. I don't know whether or not that's a good thing or like a travesty. I don't know. We're not exactly fans of Elysians, are we? But at the same time, we're also not Satan worshippers or a bunch of other shit. Anyway, the time has come, ladies and gentlemen. Where is the bitch? There it is. Alright, so the only Ferren left, because the Black Plague also happened to, like... Actually, no, I thought it did, but he died of gout. It's a very Kalen way to die, I feel. Completely useless. Alistair also died of gout. Dragon blood, ladies and gentlemen. The dragon blood in the Ferren line has made them immortal to basically everything but gout. That's how they've all died, all throughout the ages. Gout, that's what got them. Poor fuckers. Apart from the kids, those ones died of plague. Earl Mathis is in charge. Is the heir, actually. With, Joanna, who's the crazy demonic bitch, who introduced us to the crazy demonic Satan cult, which wiped out, apparently, like, way more than half of Thedas. Which is cool. I'm like, okay. Anyway, yeah, we are going to use our founded alliance with Orlais to attack Ferelden. We have absolutely no military whatsoever, so we're basically just relying on the AI to win the war for us. It's all in my niece's hands, ladies and gentlemen. We're leaving the fate of House Cuthland up to a fucking 12-year-old. Hail Satan! Off the bat, at least, the Elysians arrived, and everything seems to be going somewhat well. 23% isn't bad. And the Elysian army is now being led by them properly. My My niece is now of age. She's actually pretty badass. I've been promoted to priest amongst the order. The Queen of Ferelden's still a fucking 11-year-old kid. The fucking Earl Mathis is still in charge, but... yeah. My niece is actually leading the forces, I believe. The Mutilator. Okay, sure, whatever. Oh yeah, Fergus got promotion. He's now the Duke of Val-Royale. And controls, like, more land than the... okay. He's done well for himself. Whatever. Alright, back to Ferelden. The war rages on. Most of the coastlands have been sieged, actually. Thank God the AI is completely shit. Otherwise we might have a problem. Okay, somewhat major development. Sure, whatever. What's this? I'm bored. Let's head down to the town and have some fun with the peasants. Sure. But yeah, the Orlesians are fucking off, and the Farron bloodline has a bloody revolt on its hands. Actually, it has 2 revolts. Oh, Joanna died. She was burnt at the stake by her husband. Oof. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta sting. But yeah, Mattis is actually revolting against the Farron crown, probably because the queen's kind of shit. And, like, massively... how did she get that bad? Okay, the Grey Wardens and the fucking Ferelden Circle have joined forces with Mathis to rebel against Queen Farron. Okay. The Grey Wardens are getting... what the fuck? It looks like Duncan's seen better days. Holy... okay, Duncan just changed skin color. You all saw that. He just changed. He changed it front... there you go. There goes my fucking war. God damn. Okay, like, it just keeps getting weirder, this shit. But, it's now King Mathis of Ferelden, which is great. So, we now have to declare war again, basically, and drag the Orlesians back into, like, a secondary war, and hope for the best, pretty much. Alright, the Orlesians have returned, again, to fight in Ferelden. Again, this time against a different, like, bloody bloodline. But, all the same, King Mathis sits on the throne. And, yeah, right. Fergus is dead? But you'd think, oh, what, did he die in the war? No, he was killed by an Orlesian. But yeah, he was killed by an Orlesian. Fucking Orlesians. Like, killing themselves, like, fighting among themselves. We've got a war to fight, goddammit. Anyway, I'm hoping that the Orlesians can pull this off. The ideal situation is that they're weakened by all those revolts and the original war in the first place. And that maybe some people don't like Mathis? Because you overthrew the Farrons? I don't know. I don't think, in my, like, nearly 3,000 hours of playing CK2, that I've ever been this reliant on the AI winning me a battle. Like, I can't do anything. I have no men. And I have fuck all money, so I can't exactly hire anything. So, yeah, we're just waiting on the Orlesians. Okay, so you see, the major downside of relying on the AI for anything is the fact that they do stupid shit, like fucking send their army back into Orlais! Why? Why? Why did she split off like 1,000 men there and then keep sending 5k over? And this is why we don't rely on the AI to win wars, people. This right here is why we don't rely on the AI to win wars. Why are you going down that way? You're just gonna get yourself killed, you dumb bitch. Well, at least they're winning a battle there against regular forces. And they've taken theirs. They haven't been jumped yet, and it's 71%. But I shouldn't count my fucking, you know. I don't like. They're playing this very close. I don't like it. It's like in 12,000 years, the Orlesians will eventually fucking arrive. You should never have left. They didn't even pick up. They didn't even pick up the 5 guys. The 5 guys are still here. They just. Oh, they're turning back now. They're turning back. Of course they fucking are. Meanwhile, over in the coastlands, they aren't dead yet, but at least they've grouped up. Yeah, that might fuck them though. That's too fucking close. You need shit over here. And stay over here this time. Please. Give me fucking heart fucking attacks at this point. Alright, it's looking good. It's looking good. As long as those guys can group up with them, then we just have to worry about like a giant Ferelden army that you know's gathering somewhere. And his daughter was burnt at the stake by Mathis. He really likes burning people at the stake. First his wife and then one of the Terran's daughters. That's interesting. Meanwhile, outside of Denerim, the 5 good men of fucking Gascard are just, like, running around the frozen countryside by themselves.
What are you doing in England? Mind your own business.
There's just 5 Orlesian dudes just riding around the countryside, I imagine picking on the peasants. Just whipping, like, old farmers or something. I don't know, that's what Orlesians do, right? The 5 dudes, don't worry, guys. These 5 guys that are about to join up with this giant army here, that will be the saving grace. That will be what wins us this war. I guarantee you. Oh, for fuck's sake. 98%, come on, you're taking the piss. I won, everything's fine. Against Terran of the Coastlands. Who's actually joined? Redcliffe and the new Terran of Garen, because, yeah, he burnt the old Garen and, you know, gave him new lands. Alright, yeah, fuck it, mine. Fucking Terran Aiden the Usurper. Okay, I'm not Usurper. How was the Usurper? Pricks. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and click on that stupid little notification bell thing that doesn't really need to be there but YouTube insists upon, in order to keep up to date with my videos, as if subscribing didn't already mean that you wanted that. What? I'm not salty. I love you, Google. Please don't demonetize me. For the love of God, send me money. YouTube are going to demonetize me and I haven't eaten in a week.